Let's just do this. See if we can't steal all their stuff here. So turn 3 Winota. Play this tapped. Trigger. And this way we still have the Knight of Autumn if they have a Graph Digger's Cage. Aurelios isn't what I was wanting to see super much, but that does make us another trigger. And Agent of Treachery is fantastic. Neoform was Charming Prince, so we can go get a Legion War Boss just for another trigger. So 3/3 War Boss there. Let's move to attacks. Swing you, swing you, swing you. And we might as well swing you too. All the triggers. Kenny. We have a... Yeah, we can blink Charming Prince, so we can blink Agent of Treachery. Again, just keep them off their mana right now so they can't Winota us. And yeah, we'll take this Winota, why not? Have it attack. Make sure they don't have an answer for this right now. Put a counter. Put a counter. How's it going, y'all? TitansFan920, and today we're on that chase for $2,000. It is the Arena Open. This is a best-of-1 tournament where you're trying to get to 7 wins to qualify for Day 2. Best-of-1 standard, you get a maximum of 3 losses before you're out of it. Entry fee for this is like 20,000 gold on here or 4,000 gems. Obviously way short on the gold there, but luckily since I was #sponsored by Wizards this week, I've got some extra gems floating around. So we're going to try this once. So that way, if we don't qualify, at least we get some Godzilla lands, which I haven't even seen yet, but they have Godzilla on them, so they have to be cool, right? I've been pretty vocal about it. I'm not a huge fan of best-of-1 format. It's been proven to be a pretty coin-flippy format. Back when the Arena was all best-of-1, it was something like 65% of decks on the play won the games. And with best-of-3, you at least get the sideboard and try to battle that and combat that after sideboard. But best-of-1 a lot of times feels pretty favored towards the on-the-play player. But that's part of it, and we got to fight through it, so, you know, no amount of whining or complaining is going to fix that. So I figure since we're playing a kind of coin flippy format anyway, let's just play the most high roll deck we can play, and that is Winota. So we're playing some 4-color Winota here, mostly Jeskai, but we have a little bit of green in here as well. Considering I think people are going to be targeting this pretty hard here, this is Brad Nelson's list that he's been playing with Neoform. I've added 3 Knight of Autumn in here, just a way to get rid of some Graph Digger's Cages, because that's the main way to stop this deck from popping off. And it's a thing we can play, and then it's a trigger the next turn if we have to have it for Winota. So playing 3 of those, but otherwise this is Nelson's list. Just had to make some cuts here and there. So you have 8 different 1-drops here. You're really trying to accelerate to get one of your turn 3 creatures out. And the beauty of this is if you can get one of these turn 3 creatures out, with Neoform, you can cast Neoform, go get your 5/5 Winota, and then you're ready to start attacking in on turn 3. You can also naturally ramp there on turn 3 with Grazer, drop a land on 1, then you play 2 more lands, one of these things. The deck has a multitude of ways to play different turn 3 Winotas, so I figured in a format like this, if we're going to play a risky format anyway, we might as well try to do the thing that can be the most broken thing you can do. Not really sure what to quite expect in here, and honestly, you just kind of got to play your game plan with this and go about your day. So, still a pretty straightforward plan. Like I said, I did add the Knight of Autumn in here as a way to kind of give us a little bit of interaction if we need it. You know, if we place Owash decks, we can gain the 4 life, and this has some versatility to it, which is pretty nice. But otherwise, we're kind of doing the Winota thing. So, let's see if we can't win 7 games here. If we don't, I'm not going to be too upset about it. It is what it is. Even if we go 0 for 3, you'll see this on YouTube, I guess. So, hopefully this video is longer than like 20 minutes long, but we'll see. So, without further ado, let's play some best-of-1. Let's try to make Day 2. Let's go! Alright, first game today here is against Nick. Let's see if we can make Nick go night-night. We get to go first. We're winning that die roll already. It's not a super explosive hand, but we have the Alirios into Neoform, and we just have the Winota, so we'll keep this. Let's go ahead. I guess we're not going to be playing Neoform on 2 anyway. We don't have any blue mana, so that's pretty concerning. But we have some turn to draw it, so I think this is still a keeper. We'll see. It's a little bit of a sketch hand, but we'll see if we can get there or not. Stomping Ground. They could be playing some Winota as well. Edge Wall and Keeper, okay. Temple Garden is a fine draw that makes 2 targets for Winota. Now, if they're playing Teamer Adventures, that's actually a really good deck for this format today. Ooh, if they only got 1 land, that'd be nice. And I would not I mean, it's a die roll format. I got to take my opponent's been unfortunate sometimes. Check out these lands, though. Okay, so they got a land. We couldn't get that lucky, y'all. Come on. So, geez, a Triome. That's awkward. I think we still, so we don't have a turn 2 play anyway. I think we got to play the Hanged Executioner here. Get this in there. Hope to draw an untapped land this turn so we can swing, get 2 Winota triggers. Okay, just play Love Struck Beast. Yeah. Untapped land, let's go. Untapped land, let's go. Give me an untapped land. I ain't blocking that. We want the triggers. Untapped land, let's go. Dang it. So unfortunately, we can't do anything here. We can play a Grazer. The good news is next turn we can go ahead and swing here. The good news is next turn we have 3 triggers of Winota, if all goes well. So let's see how it goes. Don't see any blue mana from them, which is like the biggest thing for us to worry about. So them not having blue mana is real nice. I'll block here. Actually, they can have a stomp. I don't really care about the damage too much. So let's just do this. Because if they block this and stomp there, that's actually 1 less trigger, and that is more important than just saving 1 damage. So we go down to 11 this way. See what their follow-up is. Dang, that's unfortunate. So we'll go ahead, play Winota here. The blue means they have the Brazen Bar. We're ready to go. But, so let's get bounced. Little time walk action for us. Yep, didn't see that one coming. And they still probably have the stomp. I'm going to go ahead and swing here anyway. We're not really going to be doing much blocking, so go ahead and stomp us 2. Hey, I've called everything that's going to happen at least. It's not like I'm playing this bad. It's, again, how the format is. Love to see him tap out here. We'll block this time. Take 6. Just play one of these, please. Please. Fae of Wishes. Okay. Curious to see what they grab here. We are going to get 2 Winota triggers here. Assume a Red Cat melee. I'm telling y'all, Team Adventure is a great call for this meta. Man, that sucks. So I think we're just going to die here. I could Neoform if I had another... It sucks that I don't have another blue source here because I could play this Alirios and then Winota. But considering we don't have that available to us right now, I think we play this. So that way we have at least a blocker. This is going to enter tapped. This 1 blue source is kind of killing us this game. And I think we got to hold back now because they have so many things on board here. So, no attacks. we just got kind of murdered by not having that land coming untapped that turn 4. If we had that, I think we'd be in a pretty dang good spot, but it is what it is. So if they're just swinging the 5 there, I think I'll happily trade this Grazer because this is reflections. Let's do that. Let's see what their follow-up is. So I think the plan now is the Neoform, this Arboreal. God, they just got so much mana. They are down to 9. So, I mean, there's that. Bone Crusher. And draw a card. Another Winota. So let's go ahead, and we gotta hope they don't have another Brazen Bar here as well. Let's go ahead and sack this Alirios. That way we have a 5-power Winota that can withstand the Red Cat melee. Now if they have a shock, or I mean a stomp, or a Brazen Borrower, then we're kind of in trouble here. But we're trying, baby. So 5/5 Winota. Let's hope we can get some swings in. We're still in a lot of trouble. I don't know if I can swing out here is the crazy thing. Do they just have the answer anyway? Red Cat melee into stomp. It's unfortunate. Snow attackers here. God, we're just dead. Oh, at least we got some Godzilla lands. Look how cool. So we got a block like this. Bone Crusher's dead. That Love Struck Beast has been five powers rough. Play another Bone Crusher. I mean, we're just dead. We'll see if we can draw anything hot off the top that could save us, but I can't even imagine what would do it at this point. Nope. Good game, opponent. 0-1 to start off with. Not the way we wanted to start here. Hate to see it. Let's go ahead and try to play another. Alright, so game 2 against Sizey. Let's see if we can Sizey him up. Let's see how it goes. We'll be on the play again this time. Whew. This hand is potential super gas. It really sucks we don't have the untapped land here. I think it's still a keep. I don't know. That's so sketch with 2 lands, though. I think we got to mulligan that. This is a lot better. Ooh, that's really good. So here we'll mulligan. I think it's actually Winota here because the plan's going to be to get the turn 2 Knight of Autumn down, turn 3 Neoform and get something anyways. So let's do that. I don't want to take too much of a risk on just missing our land drops and everything. So let's do that. Start off with white. Could this be the cycling? Is going to be a fun one. Not a bad one itself there. Let's go ahead. And that actually makes another thing for Winota, so I think we actually play the War Boss here. They won't have too much interaction for this. So we'll do that. Now I've kind of got the option if I want to play Knight of Autumn here on 3 and then sack it the next time. Let's see what they do with the War Boss here, if they have any removal for it or not. I can't imagine they would. Cycle 1. Cycle 2. Okay. So we can Winota this next turn, and we get 2 triggers. That may just be good enough. And I think if we wait, this is kind of getting greedy. So let's just do this. See if we can't steal all their stuff here. So turn 3 Winota. Play this tapped. Trigger, and this way we still have the Knight of Autumn if they have a Graph Digger's Cage. Arboreal isn't what I was wanting to see super much, but that does make us another trigger. And Agent of Treachery is fantastic. I could take the Flourishing Fox here, which may just be the best thing to do. I think it is. Like, this is the one thing that can kill us and get out of hand. And, again, it's another Winota trigger. So, I mean, this is, like, the beauty of Best of 1 for us, is we have to do stuff like this on turn 3. But it's also why I hate the format, because that just kind of sucks for them, so 1-1 here in the format now. That's why we play this deck, is for stuff like that. Let's go ahead, play game number 3. Alright, game number 3 against Trincavel. Let's see if we can't take it to Trincavel. We got to be on the play both games. Okay, we're getting extremely lucky with all this right here. Double board, I mean, this is a hand, man. This is a hand and a half. They're playing some Yorions, so we'll see if we can't get these out, and hopefully just out-aggro them. We just need another land here. We're good. They're mulliganing, which helps our case a lot. Here I am complaining about Best of 1. I've been on the play all 3 games. Now that's extremely fortunate for us. However, y'all see my recordings and how often I'm on the draw all the time. So I mean, maybe that's just it too. So turn 1, we'll play the Grazer. Play us a Stomping Ground tapped and pass the turn. Would love to draw a land this next turn so I can Grazer, play another land, and then swing 2 the next turn. That's not what we wanted at all, but that's cool. Now here we're just hoping for... Can you get on the battlefield, my friend? No attacks. Untap land, please. That's all we need is untap land. Okay, Charming Prince. Untap land for the win. Come on. They bottom 2 there. Untap land. Damn it. At least it's an okay thing to help us find an untap land this next turn. So we'll scry 2 here. Bottom that, top that. Alright, well, if all goes well this next turn, we'll get 2 Winota triggers. I'm assuming we got a Legion Warboss is fine. Oh, this could be the... I bet you this... So this is actually a Yorion matchup also. Or a Winota matchup as well. Let's swing both of our triggers here. Trigger. Agent of Treachery, we're going to start taking some lands here. So we'll take the Triome. I think Alirios is probably the play. Alright. So now they can't Winota us again. And again, we're on the play. That's the only reason this is happening, and they don't get any way to have repercussions of it. Luckily for them, I mean, they got we did miss a land, so smart block by them to remove one of these. So they go to 12. If they don't have a way... I mean, even if they have a way now, we have this Neoform for this Aurelios. Let's get another one. So let's see what they got. Another Legion Warboss. Okay. So we block 1 here. Oops, no. You there. Block. Alright. So now... I think we actually get a little greedy here, and we Neoform on this Alirios. Or wait, no. We have a 2... Yeah. Neoform on this Charming Prince, so we can go get a Legion Warboss just for another trigger. So 3/3 Warboss there. Let's move to attacks. Swing you. And we might as well swing you too. All the triggers. Kenny. Do we have a... Yeah, we can blink Charming Prince, so we can blink the Agent of Treachery. Again, just keep them off their mana right now so they can't Winota us. And yeah, we'll take this Winota, why not? Have it attacking. It's pretty good. Poor opponent, man. Like, what do you do against this? We may just have him dead here with lethal. There's no way they come back from this, and that's just what's so unfortunate for them. I mean, that's lethal right now with your blocks, my friend. So with these blocks, we can do 1 trample, because this gives trample as well. So we could do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, let's do that math one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's free real estate anyway. Alright, we get there. 2-1 with Winota. This is a great deck for the format, I think. Unfortunately, take that first loss there, but hey, we'll take it. We get to keep being on the play, and that's lucky. So 2 wins for us. Let's play another one. Alright, game number 4 against Zand the Dark. On the play again. Let's go. And again, this is a heck of a hand. I don't like the Agent of Treachery here. Neoform's a bit awkward, or the no blue, but I still think it's a keeper. Opponent mulligans, so probably cycling for them, I would imagine. we can draw a blue source, we can turn 1 this, turn 2 Knight of Autumn, turn 3 Winota. So let's see the Flourishing Fox. Oh, no, Flourishing Fox for them. So I still think we play this, or do we? Geez, do we or not? So I'm pretty sure this is cycling. I think we just do it. Make it a 4-3. Not that it will really matter much. Like maybe I'm supposed to just gain 4 life with that. Okay, still no green source yet. We need 1 green for this, so let's play this tapped. Let's go to attacks here. Swing 4. Pass the turn. What are they playing or what are they doing? Let's make a food. Okay, well, thank God for Gilded Goose. So we'll Neoform. That's actually pretty frustrating. Let's swing in first so we don't have any triggers here. There's not much reason to really do this if we can't get the Winota right away. I guess there is. Now that we've swung, we can go ahead and do this. Sack this. Go grab Winota. Five. Now, it'll be aggravating if we have a cage, but if not, I mean, we're looking okay. Ginger Brute? Okay. Okay. No blocks at all. Okay, I really don't like drawing all these Agent of Treacheries. Let's go to attacks here. Don't think they have a way to untap it, so we'll still swing. Can he? That's actually... Make sure they don't have an answer for this right now. Put a counter. Put a counter. We get there. 3-1 now. We are about halfway there, friends. Let's see if we can win us another one. Game number 5 against Jacobs. Oh my gosh, we keep the be on the play. We only have green and white here, which is a bit sketch. But with enough ways to draw into stuff, like, I don't know, maybe we don't keep this. I mean, this is still kind of just a beat-down plan, though. Turn 2 Arelios, turn 3 Knight of Autumn. I think we keep it. This deck just gives you so many lines of, like, interesting things to do. And we're doing all this, like, without ever seeing a Winota in our opening hands, it feels like. It's all been up to, like, Neoform to find it. But this hand's kind of just beat downish on its own. This Alirios is, like, the best creature to Neoform, though, because it doesn't get to do anything anyway. It basically just makes you a non-token for your Winota the next turn, but it's still something you can Neoform real easily. So they're playing some Knights. Okay, we got some red. I think here we still just play this. Make us a 3-2. Tournament grounds, okay. Don't love that. I think we just take it now. Charming Prince is not a bad draw. I should have played Temple Garden the last time. I think we're just gaining 4 here, though, right? I'm not going to be blocking that, so let's go ahead and attack there at least. Maybe that's a little bit risky. Ooh, double veteran is rough. Okay, well now I'm mega punished. We'll take 7 here. Opponent has had the nuts. We can get an untapped land, or we can get a Winota off the top. Okay, that doesn't hurt much. Jeez. We're, it ain't looking good now, folks. Ain't looking good one bit. We'll pass the turn. Venerable Knight, okay. Now I'm assuming they have the thing to make this indestructible. They can only make one of these, though. So let's do blocks like that. Go ahead and fight as 1. I know you have it. Okay. We'll still create a food. Go to 7 here. Alright, it's looking a little bit worse for us now, for sure. We just keep drawing lands and like 0 blue sources to speak of. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get to steal something next turn, but that's not going to be enough either. I think we're mighty dead here. This got to untap, which is good. I'm afraid we're just going to die here. We just never saw any of our payoffs, and I can't complain because I've been lucky all these games. And sadly, we got to soak up all this damage we can here and go to 6. So we'll do this. Go ahead and create a food. Go to 1. Go ahead and eat. Hope they don't have like a stomp or something. How do we not die here? Gilded Goose. All right. Can we actually live through this now? Kind of crazy we didn't see any of our payoffs this game, but we've been running so hard, I guess that was to be expected. So I can block here, gain 7, go to 7. I don't think we're quite dead yet, but I mean, it's pretty dang close. Hell of a start for them. Turn 1 Knight. Yeah, okay, now we're dead. Good game, opponent. They got us. It happens. I can't complain. I've been on the play. I've been lucky every game, so we had to run into some bad luck there with their draws. Let's go play one more. All right. Next game here is against Mana to Go. Whew, that was a beatdown. That was a beatdown. Okay, again, the luck, but we can't keep this. There's no green source. Unfortunate, because otherwise his hand is crazy. This is a 1-lander. Don't think we can keep this either. Man, we're going to go out like this. What is this? What is this fucking deck? Alright. So I think here... Bottom this. Gosh, this stinks, man. I think it's got to be a Triome. We don't even have a green source anyway. Dude. Well, if we don't have a green source anyway, then I guess it's just freaking Grazer. Rough. What a bad way to end this. Again, that's what sucks about this. Like, you get these kind of things, you have no ways to really redeem yourself. It's kind of just luck of the draw. Kenny was about the last thing we wanted to see here. We just got to hope for another land and them to not have much of anything here. Witch's Oven's fine. Scorpion's fine. Come on. Untapped land. Untapped land. Okay. So we'll play Legion Warballs here. Not feeling good about this one, but again, we'll try and just see what we can do. They can just easily block this with a Scorpion, and they can do their Cat Oven shenanigans, so we'll see. Alright, they got their cat back. Their turn. Let's hope they don't have an answer for the War Boss here. If they do, we're in huge, huge trouble. Oh. And again, you know, best of 3, you could try to sideboard against us and have some actual strategy, but is what it is. This is why best of 1's just not a very good format at all, I don't think, but it is what it is. We got wins because of the lack of skill that this format can take, and we're going to lose some wins from the lack of skill it can take. Not lack of skill, I guess, just the lack of interaction. It's just a very, like, I did my thing, congrats, I win, you know. Gilded Goose. I mean, Gilded Goose we can't even play right now because they just shock it with Mayhem Devil, so I've got to play Winota, which isn't going to be enough either. We're still somewhat live with Legion War Boss off the top or something. I don't know. Hey, it's going to be a short video, but we tried. We got some wins. We didn't go completely 0 for 3 at least. So there's that. Now, how are you going to... Oh. 1, 2, 3 with the cat. What else are they going to sack? They got another Witch's Oven? Because that math don't add up. 2... and then 3 to bring it back. But what's your fourth one? Do you realize you messed up now? See, and they can do stuff like this, which isn't even good plays, and still just get rewarded. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's not going to matter, though. It's as sad as it is. So I can block this now. I think I can safely block this now, right? We go to 2. They don't have anything to deal 2 to us. We're losing anyway, so we might as well try to risk it for the biscuit. Maybe I was better off letting that hit me. I don't know. We're done here. Okay, I mean that was the draw we needed if we were going to get back into this. Let's play War Boss. Let's play this Goose. We need to find an agent for the... Are we still just dead, though? I think we have to take this. Because if we don't, then... They don't have a way to sack things right now. So I think we have to take this. Blocking that was such a bad idea. I didn't know they were going to have freaking... Call the Death Dweller, though. We trying, though, baby. We trying. Go to 1. No oven. No oven. Just play Obosh. Obosh gives us 1 turn. Okay. We do it like that. Hanged Executioner. Trigger. Not the worst. I mean, again, we're just playing with so much fire here, but... So we have 3 blockers now. I think we're supposed to just hold up this food activation instead of play the Hanged Executioner, because that's 3. We have 4 mana. We can't do that. So if we had an extra mana, then we'd be able to play the Hanged Executioner. But we're trying to fight back, baby. Who on earth plays Skargan Hellkite in a Rakdos sack list? Wow! Absolutely brutal, and now we're punished for that? God dang, that sucks. Yep, good game, opponent. Skargan Hellkite in that? I've literally never seen it before. We'll take a look at this deck one more time, collect our prize. Alright, so we won 400 gems. 3 and 3 for the day. Some mixed feelings on this one, right? So, for the luck side of this, we got to be on the play every single game. Like, that's horseshoe up your rear end as far as it can go kind of luck right there. You can't beat that. Bad luck here. Mana was super awkward. It's a 4-color deck, so it's to be expected. And we had plenty of games here, or a couple of games where we lost, where it's just, we saw no Neoform, we saw no Winota, just a whole lot of nothing. We kept drawing like everything else but the key cards we needed, and like it felt like we were 1 card away from really popping off. I'm still kind of flabbergasted by a Skargan Hellkite and a Rakdos Obosh list. Like, what the actual F? But we did it. So we still got some neat little lands from this. So look at that little Godzilla. Again, if you're playing this, I recommend if you really enjoy Best of One, then go for it. Play it once, but the cost of entry for this is really high, and regardless if you like Best of One or not, like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but like, the format's just a luck-based format. It is what it is. The being on the play is a huge part of it. Like, the games that I won was pretty much all because I got to be on the play. And even though obviously we lost some games while on the play, it was more because we didn't find the stuff we needed there, not because they actually did a whole ton of great things. It felt like. And it just sucks to not have a sideboard to go in and try to combat that. It's one of those, if you have a bad game or like that where we had to multi 5, like, you just kind of shove it up there and deal with it, son. So it is still fun though. Like, it is what it is. I'll be back Monday with a video post bans. Hopefully there's some kind of changes going on. Standards are a wreck right now, man. Oh, MTG. Hope y'all enjoyed watching this though. If you're playing this event, good luck. Hopefully y'all did well and did better than I did. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time.